Right, hey guys, so I have been thinking about this. So, Nintendo Switch Online, it's not very good. It has constant glitches. I cannot even get through a whole game of Puyo Puyo before it like turning off or something. So, I've thought of something. Nintendo should just, well, they can't really fix that, but they've already added SNES and NES games. I love both consoles dearly. So, I have thought of something. What if they added every Game Boy line on one thing? So they have all the Game Boy games. Well, with all the big Game Boy games and stuff like Kirby's Dream Land and Super Mario Land or Mario Land. I can't remember if it was Super Mario Land or Mario Land, but that's not the point. As well as adding Game Boy Color games and Game Boy Advance games. Like a best of, but free in the subscription just like the other ones were. I think something else that they should add on is possibly, if you can't even like get it going, then simply make this a subscription service so you can just play old games. I mean, it barely works, and they clearly, and it's net and none of Nintendo Wi-Fi, well, not just Wi-Fi, but online play has never worked well. So why do they do it? Why don't they just give us a subscription service giving us these games, giving us classic games? That, in my opinion, that would work a lot better. Because they won't have to worry about like all the issues and all those complaints, and simply just give us those old games. And maybe put online play on them, because how I've experienced with online play with the classic games, they actually work a lot better, with me at least. But when I'm playing like Smash or Mario Kart, or like I already mentioned, Puyo Puyo, it barely works. It's extremely glitchy. But when I'm playing with classic games, they're a lot like better. So I think, so either only add online play to more simpler games. So say something like the Namco classics, which I think they already did. Maybe only add it to like those old classic collections and give them the 2-player stuff. Well, the online play. And maybe like Mario Kart or something, because that's like a staple. And not give it to almost everything. Because, like I said, Puyo Puyo Tetris doesn't even work for me. Splatoon 2, well, of course you need to keep that. Tetris 99 works pretty well. I barely experienced glitches. And at least Tetris 99, that's an incredibly basic game. Well, not basic, but it doesn't really have that many mechanics. It's a bunch of people playing Tetris through online. That's not that complex, I'm pretty sure. Splatoon, I'm not sure about, but even then, Splatoon, I think they put a lot more effort in, because that is built on online play. Yet again, I think that one just requires an internet access, so I don't know. But yeah, they shouldn't really do Nintendo Online if they can barely do it. Maybe even, and that's why I think they should simply do the classic games, and that should be the subscription service. Maybe cut it down a few dollars. I mean, it's already incredibly cheap, but maybe add it down to like $15, and I think that would work a lot better for them. It wouldn't cause them any complaints, and it wouldn't do them much. Maybe add online play to a few classic games, and maybe make something like Tetris 99 only CPU. And I don't know about Splatoon, maybe do that, but in Mario Kart 8, I'm not sure. Just keep the regular races and keep 2-player mode. That's what I think they should do. They shouldn't keep doing this. It's not working well. It's never worked well from what I've experienced with any games. So, my opinion, just keep classic games and redo a bunch of other games and give them CPU only. Well, peace out, guys. Thanks for listening to me.